Yes, guys, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy, back again with another update, transfer news, Arsenal news, and everything Arsenal. Absolutely everything Arsenal. Right now, I'm gonna be speaking about James Maddison because it looks like we have a big transfer blow, and this is coming from the fact that the Athletic have reported Arsenal will wait for Martin Odegaard until August. Can I speak about that ridiculous, really ridiculous update? And obviously, the team Arsenal, the team Arsenal, have dropped and officially announced their home kit. That is the picture, Aubameyang. You can see Aubameyang. So that's gonna be our home kit next season. You have dark blue stripes, Adidas stripes on the shoulders, which this one doesn't have because this one was more of a demo. And then you have these red and blue on the on the arms. Then you have Visitranda, which is mine is in red. Visitranda, mine is in red, but the Visitranda will be in blue as well. And then you have big white stripes, in the sides. This one doesn't have them. Like I said, this was a demo. So I'll be able to get that one and make sure I do get that one as well. It is our official home kit. Arsenal have launched it, and let's get into now the transfer news. After launching a new kit, it looks like we have destroyed everything just in a minute. Smash a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel as well. Make sure I do get in your comments and thoughts on the stories that we are going to do today. Much stories, much content coming out today. Around 7 to 8 stories that I will publish today. So make sure you are very alert by subscribing and clicking that notification bell. Later in the day, we will get Emmanuel Locatelli update because Juventus and Sassuolo are meeting up in a meeting today. So we'll get an update whether Juventus have actually taken him or Arsenal have been cleared to actually sign Manuel Locatelli, because that's what's going to happen. If Juventus do agree to pay the money that we are offering Sassuolo, it will be a done deal. But if Juventus fail to meet the valuation and financial package that we have put together for Sassuolo, then the player will actually have more chances of joining Arsenal rather than Juventus. But let's get into the transfer. Let's get on with the transfer blow that's been reported by the Athletic, and this is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Today in the morning, I spoke about the possibility that Martin Odegaard and his transfer is back on. And this was still from the Athletic. This is what they've said. The Athletic this early morning. They've said that Mikel Arteta holds Martin Odegaard in high regard. Although the ball is not in their court, Arsenal want to be ready if Martin Odegaard finds himself in the market again. Arsenal might wait until August, right? Arsenal might wait until August to see if he gets the game time at Real Madrid under Carlo Ancelotti. That is as per the Athletic. That's what I've said. I mean, it's a little bit ridiculous. It's a little bit ridiculous for me. So ridiculous. Now, what does this means? So many things. One is Arsenal are more willing. Arsenal have switched back to Martin Odegaard, and the Athletic have made it very clear that the ball is not in our court. The ball is not ours to play. Today in the morning, reports have come out to the Athletic saying that Madrid could have turned around, could have made a U-turn on their decision on Martin Odegaard. They might decide to sell him for a very big fee. If a big offer comes in, they will sell Martin Odegaard. And we know on Christ's earth, we know there is only one team on this planet that is interested in Martin Odegaard at the moment. Pep Guardiola has wanted him before. I don't think City are interested in getting in Martin Odegaard. But at the time, it is Arsenal interested in Martin Odegaard. Now, the Athletic are saying the player is held in high regard by Mikel Arteta to an extent that Arsenal will wait throughout July and even go into August without signing in a number 10. Without getting in a number 10, we will actually have to wait until August to see whether the player actually gets playing time under Carlo Ancelotti at the beginning of the season. That means the transfer of James Maddison will be held at a standstill. And that is where I don't understand it. That is where I don't understand it. 1 month ago, we were very close to signing Emi Buendia. Everything was okay. Everything was well stipulated. And we didn't sign Emi Buendia because we thought Martin Odegaard is going to join Arsenal. He's going to join us on a permanent deal because it was our priority. Well done, Mikel. That was wrong. We moved on from him. We went to look at and started looking at a couple of options: Joachim Correa, Piotr Zielinski, and a couple of them, and they didn't make sense. Eventually, we identified a target in James Maddison. And according to the AFC Bell, Arsenal been very keen to make an offer the moment we sell players, the moment we get out players. It's been reported that we were going to make a move. We were going to make an offer for James Maddison. Things have turned around. Things have turned around. It is more now that Arsenal is focusing on the prospect that Martin Odegaard could be available. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. It doesn't make sense. It's a transfer that doesn't make sense, really. For me, look, Martin Odegaard coming back to Arsenal, brilliant. I think he did well. I think he was absolutely so good. But the fact at the moment, the fact that Arsenal will want to wait, this is taking another gamble. It's like signing in, Tammy Abraham. It is going for Aaron Ramsdale. It's like, these are gambles that we have started doing. We have started, without even starting the transfer window, we have started gambling. Odegaard is a good player. Brilliant. You could have him at Arsenal, develop him into one of the best players. And I know Mikel Arteta loves him because of the influence of Pep Guardiola. And you do understand that. But Madrid is playing hard to get. How much are we going to pay for him? 50 million euros? 60 million euros? 70 million euros? They're saying they want a big offer. For me, to make it make sense, if Martin Odegaard is the same price as James Maddison, I don't take Odegaard. If he's the same price, I will only take Martin Odegaard if his transfer is easier to do, 1, if it is quicker to do, 2, and 3, if it's around 10 million cheaper than James Maddison. But at the moment, the James Maddison transfer is hard. I do understand. The Odegaard transfer is hard as well. Because Carlo Ancelotti doesn't know whether he wants to use the player or doesn't. Madrid don't want. They're not sure. Should we sell? Should we not sell? And the players already said, "I want to play at Madrid. I want to stay at Madrid." It doesn't make sense. Arsenal coming out and saying, "We are gonna wait. We are gonna wait for until August to see whether we can get Martin Odegaard." So if we don't get Martin Odegaard, what happens then? We don't bring in a CAM. We don't bring in a number 10. It's ridiculous. We've got to. I think we've got to start acting like a big club. A player doesn't want to join you, leave them, go for other options. You can't tell me that we have 2 or 1 option in that number 10 or on that number 10 list. No way. Absolutely no way. So at the moment, James Maddison. So whoever wants asks about James Maddison, they're at a standstill until August, right? They're at a standstill until August, when Madrid probably decide whether they will sell Martin Odegaard or not. If they say will not sell him, Arsenal will enter a new season without a number 10. And these are the problems, these are the mistakes that we have made in the last summer. We just housed him over, and we knew at some point in time, we knew this was never going to happen. There were the likes of Emi Buendia, Norwich. He was there. We had by the time he was still playing at Norwich. We had this West Ham man. Just forgotten his name. By that time he was playing at Brentford as well, I think. And finally, we came out of the transfer window with only Thomas Partey. Only. But the idea was Arsenal should get Thomas Partey as well as Hassan Owa. That was the idea. That was it. So at this point in time, we have gone back to stage 1. Arsenal transfer deja vus. Arsenal transfer, recap. Martin Odegaard. We are gonna wait for Martin Odegaard. We are gonna talk to Madrid forever. We are never gonna agree on that price easily, because Arsenal will never want to pay. Gonna do, they will keep you there. They will keep wasting your time because they want a lot of money. They are desperate for money, right? They're desperate for money. You do understand they want to cut their wage bill. They want to let some players go, and maybe that's the reason. That's why they think Odegaard could leave. But how much is Odegaard earning? Is he earning 300, 400k per week? No. If they want to move on players to cut their wage bill, it's not Martin Odegaard. And if you look at how integral this young player is to Madrid, I don't think they're going to let him go without a fight. So we have gone back to stage one, waste time, until it doesn't happen. 1 week ago, 7 days ago, 8 days ago, our transfer policy was getting a Ruben Neves. Nobody cares if it is 35 or 30 million euros. Getting a Ruben Neves, 30 million euros, place him there, let Granit Xhaka go, fine. Go out there, try to get a James Maddison. You don't care, or I don't care how much time it will take to get James Maddison, but at least there is an opening. Leicester City have told you the price they want. They're open to selling, and the player is open to moving. We are back to Martin Odegaard, a player who thinks, I should stay at Madrid. I should be playing at Madrid. That is the first thing. 2, on top of thinking I should be staying at Madrid, Madrid are also not sure if they should sell or they should not sell. And then 4, they want big wages. They want big money that you might not be able to afford. For me, I think this is really going to jeopardize our transfer window. The blind interest in Martin Odegaard doesn't make sense. Someone should make it make sense. If it was a 30 million pound deal, 40 million pound deal, that would make sense. You would understand us to want to save some money, but we're not even saving money. We are wasting time. The transfer window is on, but the season is also on as well. We've got to do business in the right way. So the Athletic are saying the James Maddison deal could be directly affected by this news that Martin Odegaard transfer is back on, and definitely Arsenal will wait for the player until August to see whether they can sign him. I remain Cossy. Do smash a like on the video, do subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.